Some stories, real or imagined, have a way of becoming larger than life. As time goes on, the tale keeps getting taller, the legend even grander. But some stories are just that, epic and legendary, larger than life. It was the spring of 1964 when Bobby Baun earned his place in not just hockey lore, but all of sports. The injured player who miraculously became a hero. It was Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. The Red Wings were ahead in the series, and the game was tied 3-3 midway through the third period when Baun blocked a Gordie Howe shot on the side of his right leg. He continued on, but a minute or so later Baun collapsed to the ice. He couldn't put any weight on the leg and was taken off on a stretcher. The extent of the injury was not determined, but Baun knew that it was bad, and he was assured he couldn't make it any worse, so he had his leg wrapped and frozen. When he returned to the bench in overtime, he called off Larry Hillman and went out with his partner, Carl Brewer. Baun was more bruiser than scorer. He never had a great shot, never scored many goals. But in the second minute of overtime, he launched a rolling puck from the blue line that hit the stick of Wings defenseman Bill Gadsby and deflected by Terry Sawchuk to force a Game 7. A triple flutter blast with a follow-up blooper is how he described the shot. Despite the pain, despite knowing deep down what was wrong, Baun kept his foot in a pail of ice between games and had his leg taped and frozen again. Somehow he played that seventh game, which the Leafs won 4-0 to capture their third straight Stanley Cup. They were a team that won with guts and guile, pride and heart, none more than Baun, who was one of the Game 7 3 stars. It was only after the Cup win that Baun went for x-rays, which confirmed he had a hairline fracture of the right fibula. Baun had scored the overtime goal, played the seventh game, on a broken leg. The stuff of legends. Years later he deadpanned, "It was the best break I ever had."